So when you're playing on tour, do you like go to dinner with the other players at night?
A lot of times, yeah, a lot of us hang out on the championship.
What are so you're open in your politics. You're pretty direct about it, I
Yeah.
would say.
Where's common sense in our country?
Do you think you've got the majority view among golfers?
Yeah. I think all of us on the tours and everything, we all want Daddy Trump back.
Really? Why?
Because he was a great president, and he's a great guy once you get to know him. I've known him since the early 90s, and it was funny. I can't remember the tournament. He flew his helicopter in. We played a Pro-Am. We went out back. We talked a little bit, and when he stood up, he says, "Mark my words, I'll be president of the United States one day." This is back in 92, 93, 94 maybe.
How? Did you believe him?
I did.
Interesting.
He's an unbelievable, smart individual that people got to get behind him. We've got to do something.
So, but among professional golfers, that's like a pretty common view.
No doubt.
How's his golf? How would you assess it?
I got to work with his chipping a little bit, but he hits it good. He putts it good. We just got to work on his chipping.
What's wrong with the chipping?
He just got. I keep telling him, you got to move the ball up. Everybody thinks when you chip, you got to move it back. You actually need to move it up a little bit. And if I don't see him for a while, it goes back to that bad habit again.
So when you correct him,
He chips it like Tiger or Phil.
so why not be like full-time Trump golf coach?
I don't think he has the time to play that much golf.
He does seem serious about it.
Oh, he loves it. He's passionate about it. But what I love about him, he plays quick. We'd go out play golf. We could have an eights in with him, and we're done in 3 hours.
Really?
He don't mess around.
Did Clinton cheat in golf? Is that true?
Oh yeah. I mean, Bill would take the club back and say, "Oh shit, give me another ball," before he even hit the first one. He'd throw another one down. But he never kept score. I mean,
Did you ever play with him?
yeah, I had to play with him one time.
What'd you think?
He needs to take up tennis. He's horrible.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Obama?
I didn't play with him. No, I never got to meet him or play with him at all.
But Clinton's that bad, but he loved it, right?
Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, hey, there's a lot of people that never get it. They're never good at it, but they love it. Keep playing. If it's something you love to do and go out and do it, it's a great game. But, these guys, they don't have the time to really work on their game and do the things they want to. A lot of them are running the country,
Yeah, that does
Some
get
did a
into the
good
way.
job, some did a shitty job. We all know who did a great job.
You think Trump's going to win?
He needs to win. I pray to God he wins.
Why?
Just for the satisfaction of bringing our country back together, get some common sense going in here again. And, look what he did. The 4 years, how great was our country in the 4 years he was in office. And now look at it. No secure borders, inflation's out of the roof. I mean, what the hell happened? Where did it go? I mean, I was loving the 4 years that Daddy Trump was in. And it's all gone to hell. In 2 years, 3 years, it's just, what happened?
Did you see it? Did you see it coming?
We all did. When Biden got elected, I definitely saw it happen. A lot of our corporate people that were around all the time, sponsor our tournaments, they all saw it happen. They knew it was going to happen.
Have they ever leaned on you to shut up?
No. Why would they? It's free speech.
Well, because if you're in the NBA, you can't have your opinions.
Well, that's their problem. That's stupid. They should. When they were kneeling, national anthems and all that, that was kind of telling us to, telling America to kiss our ass.
Yeah.
I mean, what was that all about?
You tell me.
I'd like to know, because I don't understand. Our football players were kneeling, national anthem, and, I'll never forget one game in the NFL, there was the Steeler guy that served, was the only one that came out of the locker.
Yeah.
What happened?
I don't know. I think it was obvious that certain people wanted Americans to hate their own country, and so they used sports figures to send that message. Your country's embarrassing, it's immoral, give it the finger, hate it,
That's how much power athletes have.
Yeah.
To be able to go that, I don't know if it's that left or just that stupid. I don't know.
Well, they're being used.
Yeah, but then they're the ones who are looking like idiots doing it.
But you never felt that in golf at all.
No, not with our guys. We believe in the American flag. We believe in our freedoms, and we believe in what, we travel probably more than any athlete on the universe. And we have to show our passport. We have to get visas. And look at our border. We're just coming in truckloads. And the Biden administration's done nothing. But says, the border's, it's under control.
Just 7 million people whose identities we don't know living here.
And what they say, in his term, there's over, I don't know how many that they found that were felons or they were terrorists or whatever, more than any other president.
Why do you think they're doing that?
Votes.
Votes.
All they want is votes. They just want to stay in office.
Do you think they're going to make the illegals into voters?
I heard they're giving them voter cards and anything anyway. They come in. I don't know if it's true, but that's what I've heard.
Yeah.
I would think that's the only. Why else would they let them in? What is the reason Democrats want all these people to come in free? And I got a guy that plays our senior tour, I don't mention his name, been here forever, won majors on the tour, and couldn't get a visa.
Really?
Yeah. But yet you're letting all these illegals come in, giving them whatever they want. Makes no sense to me.
But there's got to be a reason for it.
Votes. I think it's votes. I don't know any other reason.
I don't either. And that happened like instantly the second Biden got there.
Yeah.
And no one says anything about it.
No, I feel bad for Arizonians, the good Californians, the Texans. I mean, that whole border, man. I mean, I feel bad for the farmers and everybody. And you see it every day. I mean, the stories that these cutting their fences, raiding their homes. I mean, why would the President of the United States let these people do that to our own Americans?
Maybe if you hated the country and wanted to destroy it, you would do that.
Well, apparently, what we got up there right now, they must hate our country.
You think there's a chance Trump could win with a system like the one we have?
I don't know. I'm looking at Iowa. I'm looking at some of these states that are changing, that are kind of wanting to vote for him. But all I know is I hope he wins.
Yeah.
I'll have his back till I die. He's one of the greatest human beings I've ever met. The family's awesome. Once you get to know them, they're just good-hearted people, and he only wants to help Americans. He doesn't want anything out of it. And he wants to protect our country, which I think Putin never would have invaded Ukraine.
Of course not.
If he'd have been it. And I don't think Hamas would attack Israel like they did if Trump was in office. I truly believe that.
I think there's probably something to that.
You often hear people say the news is full of lies.
In Kennedy's motorcade.